Hey guys, welcome to the recap powered by Cinelinx.com. I'm your host Matt, and these are the biggest stories that had the community buzzing this week. So there's no bigger news to start off with than the one of Spider-Man returning to Marvel. That's right, Sony has made a deal with Marvel to where they actually are going to allow the rights of Spider-Man to return to the Marvel Studios so that way he could be in more movies. So that means we're going to be seeing him in Captain America Civil War. He's going to get his own standalone movie in July 27th, 2017. And it's so excited because while yes, Sony's still going to have some part of the Spider-Man universe, we're actually going to see him in a lot more things. And that's really huge because Spider-Man has over 50 years of history in Marvel Comics. So you've got an endless plethora of things to use him in. And in that deal as well, a lot of the characters that are Marvel all under the Marvel brand are going to be able to go over to Sony to help out any sort of Spider-Man movie that they're going to be doing as a standalone. So that's really exciting. But since they're going to be making a standalone movie in 2017, it's going to push some titles back, with Thor Ragnarok being moved back to November 3rd, 2017, Black Panther going to be moved back to July of 2018, and then you've got Captain Marvel. She's going to be back in November 2nd, 2018, and then the Inhumans, July 12th, 2019. It's not going to really affect anything about Infinity Wars, but it's just going to push back these standalone movies. It's a huge thing though, and honestly, it's for a good cause because we need Spider-Man in the cinematic universe. So, me personally, I'm okay with it. Tell us what you think by commenting, but we're gonna keep going. And for our next story, we're gonna talk about something that's really close and dear to my heart, and that is Highlander. Loved the first movie. It was amazing. The second, not so much. But the series, I even love that. I mean, Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. And then you have Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. And my terrible, terrible Scottish accent. So it's really exciting because we're going to be getting a remake, a reboot of the entire series. And you can't have a reboot without having the Kurgan. And who is going to be the Kurgan? That is one Dave Bautista. The one that was, man, he's perfect for this role. There's still no word yet on who's going to play Connor MacLeod, but they're looking maybe to get somebody in a younger fashion. But hey, you know what? Dave Bautista as the Kurgan is a perfect place for him. He's been amazing in everything he's been in lately, and I mean, this is just going to be another one. Okay, so movies have had their time in the sun. Let's go on to video games. So first piece of news is that Ubisoft, in their recent conference about their earnings report, recently made a statement that said in 2015 they have their lineup for video games they will be releasing. One of them is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. And then they also have Assassin's Creed, which is usual, you know. We're always going to get an Assassin's Creed every year now. As unfortunate as that may be, you know, we will get it. And then we also have The Division. So all three of these games are highly anticipated, all very exciting. And, you know, what more can you expect from Ubisoft, especially The Division? That one, it's kind of been kept behind, you know, covers. And that one I'm kind of excited about. Assassin's Creed, while I am a fan, again, it's a yearly thing. And how excited can you get about something you get every year? It's kind of like Christmas, but we still get excited about Christmas, I guess. Either way, we're gonna move on. Next piece of news is E3 news, and I'm so excited for E3, so pumped for it. And E3 is gonna be having a first press conference. Now, what do you mean by first press conference? I mean a press conference that no one's ever done before, and that is Bethesda. Bethesda is having their first press conference, and in this, they have not announced at all as to what they're going to be talking about. But if you're going to have a press conference at E3, the biggest video game expo ever and pretty much the Super Bowl of video games, you're going to have something big. And a press conference is usually about an hour long, so we can only assume that is it Fallout 4? That's what I'm hoping it is. You got Fallout 4, maybe some Doom coverage. How about that? Dishonored 2. Hey, could be any of these things. Well, we've got the conversation open in Cinelinx.com. You can actually go in there right now, see what our predictions are, and give us some of your predictions as well. because, yeah, E3 is going to be in June, but we've got some time to kind of open up our crystal balls and kind of look into it to see what we're going to get. So remember, Bethesda press conference. Check us out on Cinelinx.com and look on there and just give us your little prediction. What do you think they're going to be giving us? Okay, let's get Bethesda out of the way. We've talked about all the very big stuff. Let's talk about something that's kind of close to the heart a little bit with Valentine's Day. That's right. This is a Valentine's Day version of the recap, and Sony wants to give you a Valentine's Day present. For the entire weekend of Valentine's Day weekend, February 13th through the 16th, they've opened up PlayStation Network to be free to all users. So if you didn't have PlayStation Network before, well, hey, for the next 3 days you do. So what they're kind of trying to do with this is allow people to be multiplaying. You know, kind of Evolve just came out, so a lot of people are going to want to be playing multiplayer on that. And hey, if you had Destiny, you had an empty disc until now, and you can actually play on Destiny. So you got to check this out. It's going to be February 13th through the 16th, and this is really a big thing for those that don't have PlayStation Network. Well, that's it for the recap. My name is Matt, and check us out on other Powered by Cinelinx shows with SCNS Live. We've got the Father Gamer podcast. We have all of our trailer breakdowns. We have a ton of them, so you're going to want to check them out. And just remember, Cinelinx.com is your one-stop shop for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Catch you next time.